no place to escape to.
This is the last street.
On the left. That's when the cannibalism started.
What was that?
Hungover and horny. Hey, everyone.
It's always
Welcome
good
to
to
the
hold
last
out.
stream on the left.
I like to hold out and see who will be the first to speak.
Yes, I'm actually not hungover. I hit the tippy top rock and roll top, so I'm actually not drinking anymore. But I like this cup hungover and horny because sometimes the only way to get out of a hangover is to jerk off.
Yeah,
Or if you have a
honestly,
significant other,
I
have
agree with-
mutual consensual sex with them.
I agree with that completely. I've had many a headache hangover cured by a little bit of pop off.
Squirk. My
Yeah.
question, do you guys ever find yourself to be extra horny because you're hungover?
Yes,
I find that
absolutely.
I'm crazy horny when I'm hungover. I'm
Me
like,
too.
Isn't that
But
weird?
Nothing,
because-
Natalie. Like she must be so excited to smell like the old like whiskey breath, like in the morning.
Oh
Like,
yeah. Like what's
What do you
worse
think?
than fresh whiskey breath? Whiskey breath after 8 hours of sleep breath, after 8 hours of farting in your own moisture and juices. What a lucky wife you have.
But guess what? The whiskey breath, you get to sleep.
Oh,
Yeah.
isn't that nice?
That's what it is. It's the whiskey breath is taking a little nap for 8 hours, and then it wakes up. Oh, and then it's like, give me that pussy.
Whoa, jeez, whiskey breath. Get out of here, whiskey breath. Shut your mouth, Henry. The whiskey
Jeez,
breath is coming out. It's talking too much. Well, you know what the opposite of sleep is? This stream, because it's Marcus's mandate. And I assume, as always, we're going to be triggered, traumatized, tormented, brutalized, but also pleasurized.
Yeah,
Pleasurized.
there's really only one fucked up one.
Okay,
I
good.
think. Yeah, I think it's just one, and it's coming early, so you can get it out of the way. It's not now. It's not the first one. The first one's just fun. The first one just shows you how awesome Russians are at killing
Fuck yeah.
things.
Of course, coming
also-
early is the opposite of what happens when you jerk off when you're hungover, because sometimes it's difficult to sprink.
But
because
that's
you're
when I'm
hungover.
best at sex. I want to say thank you guys, everybody. That's when I'm best.
We're going to need a second opinion on that.
I'm looking at the chat. What's going on? Everybody is really, really excited for your mustache, Kissel.
Oh,
But I
thank
said,
you.
the first time I saw Kissel with his mustache, I was like, it looks like you were moving so fast your beard fell off.
It does. Uh-oh, it's time for me to do a new thing. I'm a gigolo.
How does it? How?
You know, I would say, Ben. You know
like
what
a
you
bear
look like?
scratching his back.
You look like the lead character in Disco Elysium if he was healthy.
Oh, thank you.
Ah,
That's actually very nice. I'm
that is
trying to
nice.
get healthy.
That
I
is
got a little
nice.
more color. I have my frozen
Yeah.
vegetables. They're
Yeah,
going
honestly,
crazy.
You've been cooking your own food. You're really doing great. I saw
That's
you.
great, man.
I'm trying my best. Before, my diet was only ordering 3 Subway sandwiches, and then I said, "What's still bad for you?" Because it's yoga mat.
No,
stuff.
but there's salad
But
in
then-
there.
But there was salad. That's what I was telling myself.
I'll go.
But then I was like, why do I keep on getting fatter? And then I would have 18 Bud Lights. But now I say, oh, get rid of the Bud Lights. And then I also kicked the tequila because turns out I was mean to my friends.
Well,
and then so I was
tequila
like,
just
no more
makes us all-
tequila.
We're
And
just
then,
so excited to yell when we're drinking tequila.
well, it's just so fun. And also we watched that new hit film that was totally horrible called Dickheads with Boners. What was the name of that movie we went to see in the theaters? Sling
Tenet.
Blades at Tenet. Tenet is one of the worst movies I have ever seen.
Fuck that
But
movie,
it
man.
did inspire me to be extra violent when I went to go hang out with Henry. I kept on throwing oranges at him to
That's
the
fun.
delight of no one.
Wow,
was
that
for my
sounds
neighbors.
terrible.
But also this summer, slide summer.
Oh
Down
my
in the
God.
slides.
It is
What?
Henry. It's not even like a new thing. It's not even a thing.
Isn't that just a slipper?
No,
it's just-
slides.
It's
They're more expensive because they're called slides.
No,
yes,
it's a
they call
slipper,
it.
dude.
It's just a slipper. It's a slip-on Nike shoe. It's a. Yes,
Yeah,
it's
if it
fun.
goes over your foot, it's not a flip flop anymore, or even a thong. Those are slippers. If it goes
Those are
over your
slippers.
foot and there's no back, it's a slipper.
No, they're $35.
Oh.
Oh my God, Marcus, what do you have for us today?
Let's start off with let's just celebrate how good the Russians are at killing stuff. And this is
Fuck
definitive
yeah,
proof.
man.
Definitive proof that the Russians are a dangerous people to be reckoned with.
That's a truth right there.
Продолжается охота, выпили. Рыбалка. Охота.
Oh, look at that fucking all that
That's
fishy.
not a big. That's a throwback that fish, please.
I mean, that's bait.
Oh, that's bait? No, I think that was the catch.
Whoa, what the fuck?
It's Putin. Oh my. Oh wow, he's shooting at.
Damn,
My
fuck
God.
yeah. Whoa, did he just kill a
Whoa,
bird?
wow.
Oh, cool. That's very talented.
This is amazing. This is like a chicken sandwich combined with a hamburger all in one bite. I suppose
Got
a fish
duck
fillet.
and a fish within 30 seconds.
Say
Wow,
what you want about their
that's fucking huge.
say what you want about their politics or entertainment, but those guys, that was really good. They
Very
did a
impressive.
good job.
That's crazy.
I was going to show a video last week about how, have you guys ever seen how they defeather a chicken kind of in more of a rural area? They put a bunch of spikes into kind of a bucket and then there's a spinny thing. They dump the chicken in there and they just kind of grind it. And usually a child is the one who spins because that's like their biggest
That's
sitcom
fun.
out there. It's called
Yeah.
Everyone Loves Killing a Chicken. And it's disgusting. But I'm complicit in all chicken death because I
Yeah.
consume mass quantities of it. But
Yeah.
it's strange looking how to get the feathers off.
I'd fucking
never
kill a
seen
chicken. I'd
chicken.
fucking, I'd
That's so-
deflower a chicken.
Well, John Waters killed the chicken in Pink Flamingos, and he said, I don't feel bad because we ate it and made that chicken a star.
That's right. Now I've seen
Man,
a lot
chickens-
of deers get like completely skinned and beheaded and all that, like piece by piece. But I've seen a lot of that. I've never
Oh,
seen
yeah.
a chicken get killed though.
No,
My mother would lose it if you killed one of her chickens. She loves
Chickens
it.
they can't think. You gotta
He-
kill these chickens.
well, the KFC chicken doesn't think because it's just one big boob.
No.
But a real chicken, I watch Chicken People, the documentary, and it does make you love a chicken. I love chickens.
They've
I
got
love chicken.
personalities.
They do.
You know what? And one of our, I'm going to say scariest fans sent us an email saying that they counted how many times Marcus said bird
Oh,
in
yes.
our Birdman
Yeah.
of Alcatraz episode, and it was 101 times.
I believe that was 666 Prudence. Thank you so much for actually counting that.
you did it.
I think we said 100. It was 171 overall. Ben, you had the least birds.
Oh,
I
yes.
had the most at 100. And then
Prudence, you did it.
Jerry was right in the middle.
You know, during this quarantine, as we get out of it, of course, there will be some things we miss doing, such as having the time to document how many times one of the podcasters you listen to says the word birds.
But won't it be nice to leave our house and go outside?
I love it. I love America. I saw all of America. It's a beautiful. By the way,
Yeah.
the one thing I learned while traveling across America is we are not full. Plenty of room. Come on in and get me more delis and more places to stop because do any gasoline pumps work in this country?
I don't save it, man. We have no material for our life.
I need more
You
gas
have to save
stations.
None. I have nothing. Coming up next is a video that it's from 1999, but it was looking into the
Prince.
It was looking way into the future. It was
Okay.
looking into the future of AI and the future of what we can do with computers when it comes to faces and making computerized faces looking actually real. You know, where we are now with deepfakes, we had to start somewhere. And this is where we started.
All right, let's see an OG deep fake. I'm excited
Man.
because this is actually very scary and you can't even trust
Hey.
your own eyes anymore.
Have you heard about real humans?
Wow.
What?
Real humans? What are real humans? You know, real humans in real world.
In where?
My grandfather
The
told
real
me
world.
that he was created by real humans.
Yes, my children.
Oh my God, that is my
We
grandfather.
are all created by real humans. They gave us autonomy so that we can express ourselves and speak out.
Also, we can speak
Oh,
any
hello.
language. Je peux parler aussi bien anglais et français.
Well,
Oh,
thank you so
that's
much. I would
great.
love to fart.
Thank you, real humans.
No
You're
problem.
welcome.
You know, I like that the
Wow.
AI was doing nothing but thanking us for creating it because now it's got a mind of its own. It's a straight up teen and it has its own ideas. It's like when you go to college and come back with a shell necklace and then you're like, this is me now. I'm never going to change,
Karl
Dad.
Marx wouldn't be into your job, Dad. And you're like,
Yeah.
my job at the Air Force factory puts food on this table. You know, like that
Yeah.
conversation.
I learned so much about socialism, Dad, because of this school you paid a lot of money for me to go to with that job you had. Loser.
Wow, wow. But I think that I love how far along we've gotten because
Yeah.
the deepfakes, while they are,
I
I think it
No.
will be interesting. I love the idea of you really have to sit and think critically about whether or not something is real or not. You have to sit.
But
and check your
Henry,
sources.
that is horror. Have we learned nothing? I don't.
I mean,
know
it's
if people
coming
are
either
gonna
way.
I know it is, but I'm not sure if everyone is going to make the best conclusion, because I don't think anyone had, or not a lot of people don't have critical reasoning or critical thinking skills. It's actually something you have to develop because your brain is the biggest muscle in your body, unless you're actually
Yeah.
physically
It's a tongue.
strong.
Yeah, confirmation bias is going to be a real bad problem.
Right.
Oh yeah, but that's the reason why we got to. I mean, technically, that's why I'm so happy that Pfizer put a thing in the vaccine that if you have a certain IQ level, you die. Which is honestly, they should have said something, but
Well, you
know,
kind
we
of
don't know.
self-dissed yourself. Is it a high IQ or a low IQ? Who are they trying to kill here?
I don't know, man. Because honestly, there gets to a point where I'm just so I'm gotten so stupid.
Yeah, I'm not as smart as I used to be. I feel like I feel like I'm much dumber. than I
Well,
was
you know
7
what?
years
The
ago.
nice thing is
Whip
with you,
smart.
with you two guys getting dumber, man, I feel like that dude from Dazed and Confused. You all just keep on getting dumber and they all stay the same age or something like that. What I'm saying is we're now even and I
And-
will be king.
Oh yeah, man. With you not drinking anymore, yeah, man, you're gonna be our
Been a
king.
week, but
Yeah.
yeah.
You're gonna be you're eventually gonna be our king. You're eventually gonna be running this entire company.
You know, well, the entire company, you know what? I'll let you guys handle that. I'm going to go with the world.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
man! Everyone gets on me saying, "Oh, Henry, there was your problematic love of certain world leaders affects your judgment." But you know what? When it comes down to it, it's about fucking ambition.
Henry, favorite world leader?
Angela
Anyone?
Merkel.
Okay, all right. Because of the cats, sure. She's a scientist as well, which is amazing if you think about
I
that.
love a smart woman.
Yes,
I love
indeed.
a smart woman. I like to look at her.
And before you think Henry is sexist, as a matter of fact, Marcus and I were still doing Top Hat at this time when she ran, I believe in 2012, the cleavage in her pamphlet was it was German. It was like I'm like, Merkel knows what she's doing. She is getting those German votes.
people are immediately like Merkel. As soon as you said that, everyone's like Angela Merkel. I don't know. It's in the air.
It's in the air. There's
Also, just
something
straight
about
up,
her.
Let's say people ask this is from Night Channels, so you can
Awesome.
go buy this shirt from Night Channels if you want.
This next video is called "Give Me That Meatball."
Oh man, this is fuck.
Oh, you were gonna do this? We have a snag? All right. Interception.
A meatball.
Oh, let's see, not hearing it.
Get that meatball. Give me.
So now it's taking the meatball.
Give me that meatball. I want that meatball. You understand? Give me that
The audience has they have more insight than we do. Now we're in the dark.
Yeah.
Now we're idiots. The audience is like, why are they
This
talking
is-
over this? This is the funniest part.
No,
Oh, look at that little
He's
Jerry.
essentially saying, "Give me that meatball" over and over
Yeah, it's
again.
saying,
Oh, he wants the meatball.
But then it changes. The video changes.
He's just-
Oh my God. And now that's a person with this. What is this?
I don't like it.
Oh my God, Marcus.
He's saying, "Give me that meatball."
No, he's saying, give me that meatball.
He's an artist.
Is he an artist? Is he an? There's a fine line between artist and felon.
He's fine. I don't see any dick in it.
Oh, no, I think that's his face. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. Oh, it's a good dry meatball.
No, it's wet. You can
Is
see
this
how
guy
much
doing another
marinara
Joker
sauce-
impression?
There's a lot of marinara sauce on. This
I
meatball.
see.
That's-
Yeah. Good point. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that, Marcus. I
It's okay.
didn't realize that. It's crucial.
This video made me make meatballs.
Oh my God! What is happening?
Meatballs. He didn't get his meatballs in time.
Give the pig his meatballs. Oh my God! What is? I hear children, and I hope this is this from the Child of God cult. What is going on?
Russia has weird birthday parties.
Also, I think it's a real pig mask. What is? I swear to God, that's a real pig mask. Oh my God!
Those kids are loving it.
You know what I love about this man is, I love the white male butt with a love handle in the butt. The love handle actually is larger than the butt, so you actually thin down. This is very similar. If you want to know what I look like nude, this is your Polish, German, Russian body.
It's this area.
That's technically the butt. The love handle on the white German.
The idea is that it just looks like my body is wearing a top hat that is my torso. Like my butt is just a little man, and the rest of me is a big awful hat.
You know what? You know what we have never talked about is the fat handles, air quotes, love handles shame that we experience. I come from a love handle family. My brother, when he was a model,
muffin tops.
very
Everybody
hard.
gets muffin tops.
I'm talking about the back here, though. This is our back booty, and we need to start respecting the back love handle, because why don't people look at it and be like, ooh, look at the love handles on that big boy. They always focus on the butt, but you know what comes out of the butt is dookie. You know what doesn't? Is poop, and pee comes out of your penis, and then another thing that can make a child. But you know what has never done any harm? A little love handle, sandwich it together. You got yourself a love bun.
People are asking, people say in the chat, though, they've noticed a trend with you, Marcus, is that you love men in pig masks.
Did Carolina know about that? Does she know about this?
You know what? I have never really thought about it. I didn't notice that was a trend, but yeah, a man in a pig mask is very funny. It's very entertaining.
anything in your childhood? Did you ever walk in your father in a pig mask and he was like, get out of here or stay? Like, did you ever, is there any trauma with pigs?
Also, a lot of the men in the chat are really say that they love handles. So actually, you're just not going to the right audience, Kessel.
Fantastic. Thank you.
I remember all of my pig experiences as a child are very positive, actually. I really enjoyed being around pigs. I always loved going to a pig pen and saying hi to a pig and patting a pig. It's got the coarse little hair on it. And
they're cute.
Yeah, they're really cute. And they're usually pretty nice, too, as opposed to most other farm animals.
But what about
dangerous like cows or skittish like sheep? Pigs just chill. Pig will just hang out with you.
Marcus, I watched something on the History Channel, which I know,
believe it or not,
it's not exactly history. But did you remember the story about the boars, the wild boars, and they were talking about the pig overlords that were going to come up? What about that?
A boar is different than a pig. A boar is totally different. Yeah.
I was kind of
a boar and a pig is like the difference between a wolf and Georgie.
Yeah, the difference between a boar and a pig is different between Kissel and a fucking actual human.
Hungover and horny.
Marcus actually features into a thing that I was going to try and show maybe on my mandate. But this show, Pig Royalty, that has people that are in the pig performance world, show pigs world.
It's good.
Marcus, it's also a reason why he's into the pig mask, I think, is that you were part of the show pig world.
Kind of, sort of. I was more.
Wait a second.
This is what they do. They have a pig, right? It's the normal size, and when they have these little slappy sticks, they slap the pig in either side of it, trying to get the pig to walk in a straight line, right?
Yeah.
And then you have to make slap. You have to make.
What do you do
with the judge? So the judge is watching you to make sure that the pig has a proper gait, and you're slapping.
So the person makes eye contact with the judge.
You have to go like, and then the judge has to see you and go. And then he watches you watch the pig, and then whoever watches the pig's fucking, I don't know. I honestly don't know what the point is.
Yeah, how does the judge? Yeah, how does the judge rate the pig, Marcus?
Good pig. I mean, you just got to have a pig that's looking healthy. You got to have a pig that's muscular, that looks like, and most of all, you got to get a pig that looks like it's gonna be delicious.
Oh, seriously. So you do eat the prize pigs?
Oh yeah, absolutely. At the end, that's part of the cruelty of the show pig world, and then it's part of a lesson, because the whole show pig world, it's one of those things where it's supposed to teach like farmer kids like how to not be attached to your animal, because this kid will spend all year with a pig, like spend like months and months with the pig. My nephew, his pig was named Mr. Jenkins. Beautiful pig, wonderful pig. And he loved him.
And you killed it.
At the end of the year, what you do is, this is fucking insane. At the end of the year, you do a pig sale where you take it to like Fort Worth or Houston or one of these like big stock shows, and you auction off your pig.
Oh my. Oh my goodness.
Will buy your pig and give you money for your pig, but they are taking your pig away to slaughter it.
To be fair,
to be fed to human.
To be fair, this is the point of child beauty pageants as well. You know, John Benet Ramsey, your
always-
parents
yeah.
were just like,
And
and then you
guess
get
what?
rid of it. Yeah.
She won the auction.
She won the auction. By the
But
way,
this-
the Honey Boo Boo family is not doing great. You can tell me
Yeah.
Mama June looks good all you want, but Mama June is not doing well.
No,
She
she's
does not
doing
look good.
well.
She's not
No.
looking.
It's not gonna buy. She's just not healthy.
But I was just amazed because I was watching this whole show about the pig slappies, and then I texted Marcus at like midnight, just being like, "You know anything about these fucking pig people? What this pig shit is?" And he's just like, "I don't know. I know them. I am pig people." And I felt the accent came through the text.
No, well, when
I
I
am
did,
pig people.
I did sheep for just a little bit, but they're terrible, terrible animals. I hated
Were
showing
you-
sheep. Very stubborn.
So
I was awful at it.
Marcus, I
was
just
so
asked.
bad at it.
I asked you 10 minutes ago if there was any pig trauma in your life, and
No.
you just described one of the most traumatic things I've ever heard, which is taking care of a pig,
No.
putting the pig in auction, and then having the pig win a prize, and then you just brutally murder it.
But I'm
I
talking
never
with the
did the
people
pigs.
on the chat. The
I
chat
was
said,
happy. I was happy when my sheep got sold for meat.
Of course.
I hated that fucking thing.
"Yeah, fuck that sheep."
Oh.
But when it comes down to the chat is saying what I saying too. It's nice to know where your food comes from. I think
That's
that we
true.
lose in this country. We lose a lot of perspective of the meat that we're eating.
What are you
Me,
talking about?
honestly,
My
we
food
like
comes
to
from
eat-
Ralph's. My food comes from Ralph's, and or Walgreens or CVS, whatever. What are you talking about? I don't know where it
Oh
comes
no,
from.
you
an
sell
idiot.
the pig to a slaughterhouse to be eaten by strangers. You don't eat your own pig. That would be too much. That's way, way, way too much.
You wouldn't eat your own
Really?
pig.
If I got attached to the pig, no, I couldn't eat my own pig.
Push comes to shove, though, you're starving. You're eating that pig.
Yeah, push comes to shove. I'm eating Georgie. I mean, it's that push comes to shove, my friend.
Isolate it. Isolate it. Let's move on. Let's just let that sit. He's eating Georgie, he said. That's why Georgie is so skittish and scary around you, because you always look famished. Georgie doesn't know that you actually have access to food because she looks at you and she's like, he looks hungry again today. Is today the day he eats my snout?
Oh, Georgie's very happy and healthy,
Of
but very skittish. I actually yelled at a guy on a motorcycle today and flipped him off and yelled "fuck you" because he scared my dog so bad.
I wonder
Fuck yeah,
why
dude.
Georgie is skittish. Hungover and horny.
I had to deal with a coyote the other day. Coyote tried to get at me and Wendy.
This
Yeah.
story, he is exaggerating.
I bet he.
Try to come out?
You heard a coyote from a mile away.
No, we have coyotes on our block.
Uh huh.
Coyotes.
And how did you save Wendy from this coyote?
I picked
Picked
her
her
up,
up.
put her in the house. I went up and I saw her. I walked her out. I saw.
He has
a
told
little
this story
coyote
3
came out
times,
there,
by the way.
Came out and went, look at me, and I went.
That's the story. The coyote looked at him from
I
like a
need
mile
new
away.
material. I just got the second shot. I'm just about to go out in the world again and get material again.
All right. I can't wait for Coyote Corner in our next live show.
I don't want to do Coyote Corner. I want
I'm
to do
excited for it.
favorite sandwich corner.
Ooh.
Well, speaking of pigs, this next video actually has something to do with the pig. It's called Buttermilk Pig. It's by a guy. His name is Big Daddy Fredrik. But I will tell you that the introduction to get to the, I would say 45-second long Buttermilk Pig segment is about a minute and a half. So be patient with Big Daddy Fredrik. Let's see.
Okay.
Hey man, I got nothing but fucking time to kill, buddy.
Same here, bud.
Absolutely.
It's horny and hungover.
I do like the shot. It reminds me of the movie. Oh, I'm sorry.
There's music, but
Here we go. Fuck yeah, this guy's pretty cool. Can we be friends, sir? Every day at 14, I'd be getting hammered with this dude.
That's bad. That's illegal. You shouldn't be doing that.
Oh, that's what I did.
that's what Big Daddy Fredrik's all about now.
He'll keep you safe, though. I trust
I
this
can't
man.
wait to. I can't wait to be old. Honestly, I just can't wait.
What's so weird is I truly would trust this man with my child. He doesn't. He looks safe. He looks like he'll kill anyone who tries to mess with my kid.
Yeah, he just like big-titted mamas with leather
Yeah.
vests on. He doesn't care about having sex with your child.
No, I think this
Hell
guy's a
no.
trustworthy dude. The eyes are questionable. Whoa!
Buttermilk pig.
And now it begins. Oh my god.
Whoa.
There were 2
Segue.
guys in a pool room.
One guy said to the other guy, I bet I know a question you can't answer. If a pig drinks a gallon of buttermilk before he starts, runs a mile before he farts, the faster he runs, the further he gets, how far can he run before he shits?
Honestly, I love
In
it.
order for me to take that bet, I'd have to be carried where the fart was left. A farmer said he saw the pig pass with buttermilk squirting out his ass. It was so funny, the farmer, he had to laugh, while the pig, he ran nearly a mile and a half.
Oh.
It seems to me if you're smart and holds his gas and runs a mile with a puckered ass, it seems to me if he's smart and holds his wits, he can run 5 miles before he shits.
Yeah, buddy!
Wow! Dude, please, as recalled and recited by Big Daddy Fredrik as himself.
He did
Wow.
craft service too.
He also got himself craft services. Wow.
And the Book of Job.
Rob Zombie!
Rob Zombie!
Thank you, Australia. Jesus had something to do with it. Does Big Daddy
Right. Is that his song?
No, that's a song by a band called Book of Job that I would imagine is a local band. I cannot find anything about Book of Job. I cannot find anything about Big Daddy Fredrik. That was the one and only video that Big Daddy Fredrik posted 11 years ago.
Did
Man,
he die?
he said it all.
Did he die? Do we know if Big
No
Daddy
idea.
Fredrik is dead?
I think he just understood
have-
that to create content on a constant grind is actually very difficult.
But he said stay tuned. And so does that mean there's someone 11 years later covered in cobwebs, long hair, snaggle new teeth, snaggle teeth, just being like, where is it? Like, I think he has got to drop something new. It's been 11 years. Is he Guns N' Roses? Is this Chinese democracy? He's got to get something new out there immediately because I'm scared for him.
I don't know. I want to hear about his COVID reactions or anything. But my father, do you know my father was he got published for writing a dirty limerick.
Yes, you've said this. I thought you were going to talk about police brutality. He was published in the New York Post, but okay.
No. He just did psychological warfare. I've read that. I feel like his old story.
Yeah, I know.
You've said it before, although I actually don't know what is it. You can always re-say it.
Yeah.
In the Knights of old, and stories are told. Knights of old.
Pretend like you're your dad. Fake smoke a cigarettes. Fake be drunk.
Yeah, well, the Knights of old. The old stories are told. Days before toilets were invented, they took a load in the middle of the road and rode away contented.
Hey, all right. I actually don't think I've heard it. I think you mentioned that he made a limerick, but that is fantastic. Oh, I wish you would have told me that at the wedding. I would have died laughing. I know I should have asked him.
I only have one piece of writing for my father. He only ever wrote one thing down. And honestly, I can't even really repeat it.
You keep it by your desk side?
It was just I found it because I was going through documents today. It's the only piece of writing I have of my father's. And it is just disgusting. It's really very disgusting.
Wait, what? Is that real?
Yes.
What did it looked like it said the word facts in big letters.
He just wrote this thing down. He
Edit it a little bit.
A man explaining his divorce to his very small children. Mommy is leaving us tonight, and she is never, ever coming back. You will never see her again. In fact, you are the reason she is leaving. She doesn't love you anymore. Your mommy goes to different bars every night, picks up different men, and brings them home and goes night-night with them. Your mommy's a whore.
Wait, hold on a second. Okay, what is was that? He submitted that to Reader's Digest. What is that, Henry? Why did he write that down for you?
I think it's an old. He said it says joke by Dana Carvey at the bottom of it.
You need to get it framed. That needs to be framed and on his tombstone.
I just forgot I had that. It's in the like I know that he's gonna end up dying, and then I'm gonna.
So he was trying to.
That
do
is word for
outreach.
word what he wrote. That was it. Oh no, and then he wrote me this story once. He wrote me a short story that was fucking vile. Like he wrote me this short story that was just all about like a dude fucking his grandmother, and it was just. He's like, I think you'd like this, Henry Thomas.
Wow, we have such different dads. Just such different dads. It's just. All three of us have quite different dads, and I wish
very different. Yeah,
it almost seems like I wish they would all kind of come together and they could form one good person. But you know, nonetheless, I guess that's what we've tried to do.
Well, I suppose so. All right, the next one. It's a fun commercial from 1984. I've been doing a lot of work. We've been doing the Beastie Boys lately for No Dogs in Space. So I've been watching a lot of old Carvel ice cream commercials because they did that song Cookie Puss.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Great song. But this is one for a Carvel ice cream cake that they made for Thanksgiving called the Tom Turkey Cake.
Oh my, I'm excited for that. Henry or Marcus, what's one of the things the Beastie Boys, what's something you can give the audience as a teaser for the episode? What's a nougat where none of us would know, but you're like, I discovered it because I know how to read.
Oh, a nougat that nobody would know about the Beastie Boys.
Give us context.
Demanding.
Well, the Cookie Puss was recorded as a joke, and that they'd actually gone in there to record an actual album, but spent the entire time fucking around and just talking about terrible ideas. And then they ended the whole thing by just calling up a Carvel ice cream store and saying, yo, where's Cookie Puss? I want to talk to Cookie Puss. And then Adam Yauch put a bass line under it, and they released it, and that was their first hit single. At least
if you're having fun, the audience is going to have fun. That's great.
That's right. Yo, these pussy crumbs are making my pussy itch. Yeah.
Oh my! Well, you're gonna want to wear pants while eating the cookies, I guess.
That's right.
Honestly, keep any sort of crumbs out of your pussy. I feel like it's a problem.
Yeah.
We turkeys can't appreciate celebrating Thanksgiving by eating a turkey. We think you should go to a Carnival Ice Cream store and buy an ice cream turkey.
Oh yeah.
Then we can all have a party with you.
Your participating Carvel Ice Cream store.
Yo, I
has
am with
done the
you on
turkey
that.
for Thanksgiving, and he's ready
Carvel,
and beautiful. Or you want to send one to a friend? Use the toll-free number that you see.
They could have gotten
on
a sober
most
person to
major
do the
credit
voiceover.
cards. And have a happy holiday, folks. Thank you.
That's Tom Carvel. That's the owner of Carvel Ice Cream Stores. That he narrated all of the commercials, and in fact, that's even him going, "Hey, get me for Thanksgiving." That he'd do all to save money. He'd do all the voices.
I love him.
He would like pitch him up or pitch him down. He even did Cookie O Puss, which was Cookie Puss, but for St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day. Is Carvel based in New York? Because I remember growing up with Carvel. It was because my older sister worked at Carvel. That was fucking sweet.
They're like they're like a northeast, like that. All the Carvel ice cream stores are all in the northeast, even though they're in Superbar. I did a lot of work on Carvel ice cream over the last week.
It seems like you got a little sidetracked with the Beastie Boys because how much of the, because I love the show No Dogs in Space. Please listen to it. But how much of it did you spend on Carvel ice cream?
I spent at least an hour or two
on just talking about Carvel ice cream.
Oh, you mean research
on
time
the show?
Or show time
On the show. How much did?
Don't know yet. We're recording that episode tomorrow. So I don't know exactly how much time, but I would say a few paragraphs at least are spent on Carvel ice cream. It's very important to the story. It's strangely important to like the Carvel ice cream is like strangely important to the entire history of hip hop.
Because you hang out there. You could go hang out there all day, man. It was fun. You go hang out in that Carvel store. They don't fucking kick you out.
Yeah, they do. What do you mean they don't kick you? Of course they would.
Not if you got ice cream. Ice cream's cheap. I like cheap, soft serve ice cream more than I like fancy ice cream.
Oh, absolutely, of course.
I like ice cream scoop. Like I love that fucking whatever that fake shit is.
Dude, I'll never forget when I had somebody on the inside of Dairy Queen. You know, they did the where you dip it in butterscotch, or you could have chocolate, or you could have raspberry.
Oh yeah, bro.
My friend, she dipped it into all three, and it was superb. Although you have to do it very fast because it still does. It's hot, so you want to be careful not to melt the ice cream. But yeah, I had some pretty good DQ treats. Although the dilly bar was overrated.
Dilly bar.
I didn't like the dilly bar. I was like, give me the dipped cone, please. Come on.
I don't like a McFlurry. I don't like it.
Yeah, but a blizzard, you can't beat a blizzard from Dairy Queen. I mean, that's
I like a
best.
blizzard, but I prefer
wonderful.
actually just a soft serve ice cream. You know what I feel has been too long since I've had it, and it's absolutely wonderful, is a banana split.
Oh, what is wrong?
If you never
with
had
you?
a fucking banana split, you fucking piece of
Dude,
shit.
don't even give me secret fruit. I'm not having a
It's
banana
not
split.
a secret fruit.
It's
in
disgusting.
the name.
I hate the
It's in
cherry
the
on
fucking
top.
name of it.
No, I just no. That's just no.
You
Banana
are
split is the saddest of all the treats.
Today, you are wrong.
No,
I
you're
am
wrong. Marcus, decide who's right or wrong.
I'm coming down on Ben's side here. I don't like the banana split. It's whipped
You
cream. I
guys
don't
are
like
both
whipped cream.
fucking. You guys are both fucking communists.
Who gets the bananas? I always
That's
use
what
the-
this shit is.
Who needs
That's what
whipped
this
cream?
shit is. This is
Who needs whipped
latent
cream?
fucking. This
Yeah,
is
exactly.
latent Marxism sliding
whipped
in
cream.
here.
No,
Whipped cream.
the
If I'm gonna get the
you guys are
calories, I'm gonna make it
fucking
worth it.
stupid.
Whipped cream. Whipped cream.
exactly.
You're
There was
stupid,
a-
and I hate you. I hate you both.
Well, that sounds
I
like
hate you,
someone who
you're
eats a
stupid.
lot of banana splits. That sounds
It's
like
good.
the
Honestly,
negativity of
potassium-
someone who doesn't actually have a good dessert palate.
Uh,
Belts in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. It was called Belts because they made your belts all big. They had the biggest food ever, and they had the greatest like flurries ever. So if you're ever in Stevens
I'm
Point,
gonna
go to
do
Belts.
one of those big kicks, those kicks, the side kicks. That
You're gonna
you
lose one of your shoes. You're gonna end up knocking out your wife. And
I know,
Then you're
that's
gonna
why-
drag
yeah,
her
this-
corpse outside and bury the body, and she
These
won't
don't
be
leave the
dead.
house.
And it'll be a whole nightmare.
Yeah, these are not action slides. They don't leave.
Yeah, those are gonna. Yeah, if you kick too hard on with wearing slippers, they're gonna fly off your feet.
Honestly, the chat is just blowing up. It's all over the place.
What did they say about the banana split? I'm sure it's-
Everyone's loving bananas. People are loving it. Some people don't like it. Some people love it. The people that love it are my friends. The people that don't like it are people. That's the fucking line in the sand.
sprinkles or nut clusters on top. Sprinkles or nut clusters on top.
Both. This is America.
Oh my God. No, you have. It's America, but you have to. Let's imagine that we're rationing. Nut sprinkles is totally different, and that's illegal to get on your ice cream. Nuts or sprinkles, Marcus? Nuts or sprinkles?
Nuts. Yeah, I'm always gonna go with nuts. I love nuts.
Henry? Henry's a nuts guy. All right, we can move.
No,
on.
I like, to be honest, it depends on the mood and it depends on the ice cream.
We have to move
It depends on the ice cream, Kitzel.
You brought a variant into it that was just not part of the question, and then you would fail the test if you did that.
I like nuts.
Okay.
Isolate
nuts.
it. Isolate it.
This next video, this one's odd. I have no idea when this was made, who made it, why it was made. I just know that about 20 to 30 people all got together and made a Simpsons dance show that really doesn't have much to do with the Simpsons other than the characters. Let's watch it.
Okay.
That's great. Honestly, art doesn't need a reason. This is about capitalism. It's about the American family.
Yeah.
It's about Fox.
Right.
Seven
and-
Deadly
Oh,
Sins.
this is a Christian
Seven Deadly
thing.
Sins.
This is an
Seven Deadly Sins.
evangelical event.
It is?
That's why they have the sins up there, I would assume. This also looks like an evangelical.
There's some sexiness in it later, though.
Okay, perhaps I'm wrong. Oh, Bart's way too tall.
That's a woman. That's kind of cool.
Okay. Oh my. Okay, maybe it's a little saucier than I
It sounds
expected.
like it's
Never
for
mind.
school or something. Like it's.
This might be like a senior thing for college, or it looks like they're older than high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pride.
Seven Deadly Sins.
That's
Why are
what's
they there?
puzzling. Because I thought that it was just a Simpsons thing, but then the Seven Deadly Sins keep showing up, and I don't know why.
Honestly,
Well,
I
that
think-
would get a little salacious if it was a Christian event. That one might be a canceled.
Yeah, I don't think that this is. There's something else because they got the nuclear power plant right behind them.
Yeah.
Pride, sloth, greed. They're doing a good job.
Yeah,
I mean, if I was on a bunch of acid.
Oh. Very competently done.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a college thing.
Yeah, I think it's. They look older though, don't they? Or maybe I'm just.
Mommy.
Oh my.
There's something about the normal American family
Well, what I actually started this halfway into the performance because the whole thing's like 10 minutes long. Started about halfway into the performance. It starts with a big Mr. Burns dance.
Okay.
And then it goes into this.
Oh, we have a set change.
Loving this shit.
They are loving it. Maybe this is like Ukraine has talent or something.
It feels Spanish.
It could.
There's a lot of people involved in this.
There's a lot of people.
There is a boatload of people, yeah. Okay.
Fucking shit, it's like 40.
Marge has been very aggressively wanting it.
She talks about it all the time in the show.
I know. Homie is really not a good husband.
There's the Mr. Burns.
That's Mr. Burns.
I did see a Maggie over there as well. It was only one Maggie. There's so many more.
Maggie's gonna show up again.
She should be coming up here to the right. Good job.
Yes.
All this hard work for something so dumb. This took, that like someone was crying at the end of rehearsal one day. The director was screaming at someone.
Oh, yeah, this caused drama. This was like a whole thing.
Some poor costume master lost her mind because she couldn't keep the Lisa hat on, all the dancers.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, and
swear to
everyone got
God.
mad at them, saying she wasn't being serious enough about what the piece meant.
Yeah, she's not channeling her inner Lisa. I could just see Kim Jong-un in the crowd clapping at this.
Those are kids.
We've never gotten applause like that. We are doing it all wrong.
We didn't work hard enough. We didn't go to rehearsals. We didn't do any choreography.
To be fair, they
no
scream like
choreography.
they scream like the indoctrinated youth of the evangelical church. I'm going back. I saw the signs. I think there's something to do with Christ in that. I don't know.
I just weird because
Maybe.
the rest of it, I would just say it's because Natalie talked about how like she went to a dance school that was like they did a lot of like she had one teacher that they would do a lot of like edgy, crazy stuff for their school. So it kind of feels like a school project done by someone who's like hyper creative. But I don't know what the 7 deadly sins mean.
That's the baffling part about the whole thing. If the 7 deadly sins weren't in there, then I would say that yes, it's just some sort of, like it's like a senior project, like a senior dance thesis. Oh, we're gonna do something fun.
Let me do this.
7 deadly sins.
Let me do this. Greed, Mr. Burns. Sloth and gluttony, Homer Simpson. Stealing, Bart Simpson.
Stealing is not one of the 7 deadly sins.
Stealing is not. No, but honestly, you're kind of close. Gluttony is Homer.
Wrath is Sideshow Bob, but he wasn't in it.
Yeah.
Wrath, I'd even go as far as to say it was
Mo. I would say Mo is.
But I didn't see Mo.
Yeah. No
Envy.
Envy.
I guess
that could also possibly be
Smithers
Homer once again. No,
what's he envious of? Homer is so ignorant and stupid. He's actually happy because that's why he's got the crayon stuck in his nose. Remember?
Yeah. Also, Mo is envious of Marge and Homer. Mo is also.
Yeah, Mo has no love.
But isn't it weird that I'm envious of Mo? What a nice little. I mean, I'm never gonna do it, but those small town barkeeps who you go in every time and you see the same person. I mean, maybe they're super sad, but I feel like you could live a happy life just being the small town barkeep.
Fucking, but honestly, nothing would be more fun than being like a small town's bartender. Honestly, I think it would be just a fucking.
You can
blast.
make
I think
good
it's
money.
The job that we're supposed to do. I think technically that's what we were always supposed to be.
Well, I'm too
We're
big.
Actually, we
when I lied my way into New York City, when I kept on having to lie and be like, I have bartending experience. It was
found
mojitos.
The chat found it. It's called Rock Eisteddfod. It's an Australian dance competition.
Okay, and anything
so it's an oral history of the Cursed Simpsons themed Rock Eisteddfod. This goes money. Oh wow, there's a whole article on this by Rebecca Shaw. Rebecca, did you write this article? Is that you? Is that you?
Interesting. Now you're just screaming at a random person named Rebecca.
No, look at this. Yes, I was a student at it's a Harrison State. It's a high school.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow. No
Wowie,
fucking
wow.
shit. Look at this fucking garbage. This is actually very interesting. I'll have to
Mhm.
send this to you both. I'll have to send this to you, Marcus.
It was an exploration of how The Simpsons used the 7 deadly sins to get ratings.
Nailed it.
Wow,
Ben Kissel nailed it. And of
interesting.
course, Maggie, maybe she had envy because she kept wanting her baba, and sometimes it would go away and she wanted it.
It's Austrians.
It's not
Austrian.
evangelical though.
No, it's
Okay.
just like it's just very highfalutin art shit.
Okay. Well, thank you so much
Wow,
for
good
clearing that
work,
up, chat. All right, Marcus, what else do you got for us, bud?
This next one is just
What
a fun
else do you
compilation.
fucking have? That's been all right, yeah, that was fun. What's next?
You got to keep on coming. Isn't that strange? You're only as good as your last 10 seconds.
Go.
Isn't that weird? Otherwise, what if you get into a car accident?
Fucking
So much
anxiety.
fucking
Yeah.
pressure.
Right?
I feel like caught in a cage of my own making.
Isn't that weird?
Only every 10 seconds.
Never
is
ends
all
until
it
it does, and then you're going to be sad that it does. But even though
You
when
won't feel
when it's
anything when
happening,
it
you
does.
wish it was done. Yeah.
Happy that it's
Oh, it is
over.
Australian. It is Australian.
Oh, Australia.
Oh, I'm
This
only as good
next
as my last
one-
10 seconds.
This one is only a compilation of rejected to America's Funniest Home Videos.
Oh my God! I do.
You're
not
in Ben Kissel
rejection.
territory. You're in Ben Kissel territory. You just hit that frack area. You just fracked down into fucking Ben Kissel content.
But rejected ones, and it's done by memory holes, so it's weird.
All
Let's see
right.
it.
I can't.
10 seconds.
Oh my gosh! Auto.
Oh, that's not fucking good, dude. You're not supposed to fucking look.
So how much longer do I stay here?
Okay. Oh my. That's pretty cool. Oh, we're gonna have a prank here. Okay. Let's see that. Unboxing. It was a baby. Oh, that's kind of fun.
Big stupid baby with a diaper full of shit.
Yeah, he's an idiot baby who thinks he's a cowboy. Dumb baby think cowboy. Oh, I don't think so, dumb baby. Wow. Well, that was very cute. Can you imagine the depression that the person who works as an editor for America's Home Videos must have felt? The person who gets all of the ones where you imagine you're a dude who got hit in the nuts from their kid and you don't get to be on the show. There's so many of those people who failed at failing. That's got to be like a next level of pain.
Fucking how many of them fucking sent a video? Because that guy probably, this is before anything was screened. So how many times he'd get a video that was just a guy going, like coming into like a big cut open piece of meat. You know what I mean? Like you see those be like, oh, dang it, like come on, you bum, dang it. And this guy has to go like, we got another cum video today, Bob. And and he's loving it. Bob Saget's like, yeah, because I'm dirty. No, I'm dirty.
Well, you know what? Well, Bob Saget, say what you want. You know, the guy is a dirty comedian. He leans in and he is who he is. So if you don't like dirty comedy, don't go see Bob Saget. But if you do, he's so over the top dirty. I think it's quite funny.
Yeah. I always felt bad for the families who didn't win. You know, they brought in the 3 families every time.
But they got a free trip to Orlando, Marcus. They got a free trip to Orlando.
They did.
But it always seemed humiliating to show up and not win.
It is.
Yeah.
To just
Oh,
sit
it is
there.
definitely. You decided it was worth $10,000 for you to showcase your family's pure fucking stupidity in front of millions of people, and then you get second place. You're not the most stupid that week. And you just
No.
go, and then you go you pack up all your bullshit and you just go fucking home.
But you get to be in the studio audience. You get a little applause. This is before the internet and the accolade that everyone gets a little bit more now. So it was a pretty big deal to meet Mr. Saget. And was Daisy Fuentes? No, that was, can you believe that? Or would you do that? Or I don't know. Can I get a kiss?
Can I do that on television? What was that? Oh, what would you do on television? The one with the jackalope.
You can't do that on television.
You can't, but it was
that
on
was Dave
TV.
Coulier.
That was Dave Coulier. And I believe Daisy Fuentes. Oh no, Daisy Fuentes with John Fugel saying on the never mind. It was the remake was Fugel saying
Tom Fugel saying he didn't bring the heat that Bob Saget brought, and then they thought that Daisy Fuentes would fucking help him do that. But Daisy Fuentes, when it comes down to it, while she looked pretty caliente when it came down to it, I think that actually she was very cold.
No, I think that she was very good. Fugelsang is I love John. He's a very nice man, but I think he's best where he is because he's doing so good because he's very smart in his own way.
Where is he?
He does like radio.
Yeah, Sirius XM.
Oh, still?
I think.
Yeah, he's on, but they, I don't even know. Either way, Sirius has had a whole bunch of stuff.
I thought John Fugelsang was Q.
It would be better if he was. There would be a lot more religion intertwined there, I suppose. But well, good for John. We love John Fugelsang. Support him.
All right. So, but there's always a myth. There's a myth out there that the Germans aren't funny.
What?
Yeah, there's this myth
When the
out
fuck
there.
did that start?
People say
1940.
More like 1933 or so. That the Germans aren't funny. That the Germans, like, no comedy comes out of Germany. Like, when was the last time you saw like a big comedy film out of Germany? Right? That's what everybody's thinking. But what people don't know is that the Germans have a brand of humor that's all their own flavor. So we're going to see two different German YouTube videos. One's going to be amateur, one's going to be professional, just so we can get kind of a feel for the humor of the modern German people.
Okay.
Tom Bergeron was also one of the hosts.
That's right,
Bergeron. Tom Bergeron.
Yeah. This first one is called Das Joker. Lachen.
Okay.
Hallo, jetzt habe ich das Joker-Lachen für euch. Stellt euch vor, es läuft mal nicht so gut und dann zieht ihr einfach euren Joker und lacht.
Whoa! Her boobies made the card into a joker.
Vielleicht nochmal. Ach, es ist heute so schwer und dann so.
It's so hot. Oh, but now it's funny.
Oh, der Tag, der bringt halt drauf. Das ist heute nicht mein Tag. Das sagte meine Kollegin. Das ist heute nicht mein Tag.
I mean, I'm aroused, but I don't think it's funny.
I don't know. She kind of looks like Boris Yeltsin with hair.
That's a German woman's face, and I like it.
Well, I love German women are notoriously beautiful people. I mean, everyone's notorious. Well, yeah, or infamously, I suppose.
But no, the German women are beautiful, and then they just turn into absolutely. But they feel like you got two types of German women.
We are trying to go to Berlin this year. You want to do this?
God, I want to go to Berlin next year. Now we can't do it this year because of the fucking.
All right, well, then make fun of the Germans. Then we have a year they can forget.
You got two types of woman. You got
Germans forget. They don't have memory.
You got a hefty woman that's good looking, right? You got a strong German woman, and you got a tall model German woman. And I feel like the same. I don't know how physically strong. Like the woman, like example is the woman from Tenet. Who gave a shit about that woman in that movie, right?
Why don't you use Nico? How about Nico? She's a tall, Nico.
Laconic, sort of like dour, intense looking, beautiful, like a gazelle filled with rage.
That's why I'm evening out my bloodline here. I'm not going German. I'm not mating German.
Don't make
I'm going shorter.
Mix it up.
I'm going shorter. I'm sticking here in America. But of course, we have a very diverse group of people here, don't we? Thank God.
That we do.
You talking about in America? Yeah,
in America we do. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. Well, this is professional German comedy. This is a video called Spargel.
What does that mean, Marcus?
Asparagus.
Oh.
This is actually meant to be funny.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's
It is fun,
German
yeah.
comedy.
They're weird. That's funny.
Aus der Erde in die Sonne. Spargel. Freund der Erde, Freund der Sonne. Spargel.
Oh, he's doing the robot in later.
I want some real lederhosen.
I can get you some.
Und Spargel.
Can you?
Spargel.
Sure.
Addiert Aroma zum Urin. Spargel.
Whoa!
Spargelgrün und Spargelweiß. Spargel. Das Kilo jetzt zum
They have the good asparagus in Germany.
I never. It's interesting.
Bevor ein neuer Tag anbricht. Spargel. Streck den Kopf ins Morgenlicht. Spargel.
This is fun.
Bevor dich spitz das Messer sticht. Spargel.
Spargel.
Herr von Weiß und Herr von
I want
Grün.
asparagus.
Spargel.
Oh, I think they're saying Hefeweizen.
Herr von Grün und Herr von Weiß. Spargel.
Oh wow, she's having the twofer. Is that mayonnaise? Are they
That's some
slamming-
kind of milk.
Or Or a hollandaise. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. It would show. The old man has no clue what he's doing.
I think it's an asparagus cream.
I think it's asparagus cream.
Oh, I see. That would make sense.
Man, I can't imagine what they fucking smelled like in the bathroom when they were done.
Spargel.
Spargel.
Freund der Erde, Freund der Sonne.
Spargel. Uh-oh. And they're off to space.
Spargel has to go.
I wouldn't be that bad if we got to Mars and they had asparagus. I wouldn't be that upset. I'd be like, all right. Worst things out there.
I wonder how that rover is doing.
Oh!
Ooh, that's what I should do with my pistachio.
Yeah. Kühner. Rottgau. Lampertheim. Toniberg. Schrobenhausen.
Interesting.
Because they subsidize their art in Europe.
Spargel.
Spargel. Spargel.
Spargel. Wow,
Man, that's fun as
that was
hell.
really good, Marcus. That was
How
really
much fun is that? How much fun do the Germans have? No one has more fun than the Germans.
Man, I want to go to Oktoberfest so bad, dude.
The problem is when Germans are having fun, others aren't.
Well,
Some people can
that
be, it can be scary.
Used to be the problem. Anymore, now they're just all about Spargel.
They're about Spargel.
Yeah.
But also,
You
when
know-
you go there, apparently the big thing in Oktoberfest is what's hard is the UK tourists are actually the most unpredictable.
Yeah.
I could,
all
you know what? I actually believe it because Oktoberfest for an American is kind of a lateral move. Because we're a party people. The UK, when they're like, let's get crazy, I bet you they're I bet you they're similar to the Mormons we met in Utah. I bet you they like that.
Yeah,
Where
well,
it's like,
they get
My people
crazy.
are bad. My people are bad with the drink. They yes, very bad.
I just fucking.
Well, they like the heavy beers too much.
Well, they just chug and chug and they just get fucking wasted and they just binge drink and then they vomit everywhere and then they hit somebody and then they go back to binge drinking.
It's not
I
good.
I want to go to Oktoberfest so bad. I want a big old beer stein, and I want to cover.
Hey,
my
Henry,
fucking
what month is Oktoberfest in?
September.
I don't know which one of you is right.
It is September.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's one of those
Why is
strange.
Why is it called Oktoberfest, Ben?
Well, if you weren't a fucking idiot, you'd know. I don't know, but it is in September.
But man, I just want to fucking. I just want that big old. I love a Hefeweizen. I've been drinking a lot of Bavarian beers recently.
Very good. Well,
all right.
Let's get past this really fun video. Let's get past this. Let's save this for next time, and let's go out on a sweet fucking mashup. This is another Bill McClintock mashup. This one is genius. Let's start it up. Let's take it out on this.
Fantastic.
With the big sausages.
Oh, I can't wait
about
for the
sausage.
schnitzel. The first time I ever had beer mixed with Coca-Cola was in Germany, and that began a love affair for the past 30 years. All right, not a problem.
I'm in a full disco mood right now too. So this actually.
I like diluted disco like this. Oh my God, Danzig. What a stud.
Man, Danzig used to be pretty ripped, huh?
Yeah, dude, he was
always
huge.
ripped, man.
He's
That
got
Danzig
aggression
thing.
for certain reasons.
A lot of aggression.
And if you want to waste hell, I will tell you what is like.
I really did not like Jerry Sandusky's rendition of this song, though.
I miss this, man. This is great. This is a great mix.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Marquis Des Moines is going to an open mic. Congrats on beginning your career.
Have fun. Remember, make them comfortable in your presence. You don't got to be the funniest. Just make them like you.